How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more historic Brawl. New Cabana Alchemy came out today, and I looked through it, and just like last time, there were no new commanders. There were a couple of cards that have potential to be interesting in Alchemy. Not in Alchemy, in Historic Brawl, because they're all legal in Historic Brawl, but there wasn't anything that I really felt worthy of building a deck around. So as a result, I went back to the most recent set in Standard, one of the ones that I never really paid too much attention to, which was Zendikar, and looked at some of the commanders there that have gotten a lot of support since they came out. So when Akiri the Fearless Voyager came out, she was a really good equipment commander, which, you know, it's a thing, but we've gotten a lot of really interesting equipment since there. Hence, Sword of Realms, it's on the battlefield. We got Luxor in the last set, and a couple other just really interesting new equipment that make it seem a little more viable. Now, I don't know if this actually works, but oh yeah, that's how she works. God, I forgot. So she's the one that you may unattach to protect the creature. The other one's in the deck, Brunar, who pays 0, equip it. But I didn't have him as my commander because I thought he'd probably be a little too strong. Rubian's the Jazzy deck. I actually should play a game with Brunar now. The fact that I didn't realize that means my information's slightly off. Yeah, there he is, Brunar. I wanted to see if Reconfigure worked with his ability, because it says attach target equipment, and equipment's Reconfigure means, so I don't know if the equipment subtext on the card is actually an effect while it's a creature. Because if it isn't in effect while it's a creature, that means we can't Brunar it onto a creature. Next turn we'll pop down Arizona to protect our girl. So up against a blue-based deck, that's probably one of our worst matchups, because the removal in blue tends to be bounce. And if they bounce Akira, it doesn't matter if we get rid of indestructible. I'm going to sacrifice a Tatyova. Move. Good with me. Of course they weren't. One of the nice things about Esper Signal is that its power is what it procs its attacks off of. So if you equip up an Esper Sentinel, have like 5 power like we do with Akiri, your opponent has to pay X as 5 instead of 1. Which is really nice. so this turn we're just going to play Brunar. Because Brunar will give us the power to just pass through these blockers. So yesterday I was playing some actual Commander on MTGO. So that's probably going to come up on the channel here sometime soon. Because it was just way too much fun. It was just way too much fun. All eggs, one basket. Can you bounce it? We'll draw our card. So the difference between these two commanders, like Brunar is an insane aggro equipment commander. Akiri has card advantage. So when you decide between the two, if you want to play longer games, Akiri is probably your better choice for equipment commander on Arena at the moment. But if you don't really care about longer games, Brunar is probably better. And as far as overall power goes, he's probably a little bit better. Like the ability to pop down really powerful equipment early and then just attack with them equipped cannot be understated. Excuse me. So it was our game 1. We did pretty good. Gonna go into game 2. Yeah, I got a new what do you call it? New commander deck the other day. Because I always, whenever I play MTGO, I buy a new budget commander deck. And just run it through a couple of leagues and see how it does. And I got Ovar yesterday. And Ovar the All Form, I think that's his name, was pretty strong. Like the last time I played, I got a Winota deck. And I kind of stopped playing after Winota because I got her for like $20. And she very nearly ruined the game I was in. Like I had done nothing the entire game. One of my opponents had put in literally all of the work to close out the game. And yeah, Winota almost swooped in at the last second and killed him with 4 lands on board, as opposed to an opponent who had like 20. That was a bit rough. And Ovar almost did the same thing. Except for Ovar, he had a really explosive turn 4, but then he just couldn't get out from underneath of it at that point. We're leaving up 1 mana in case they try to burn down Akiri. Is that a Perforos? Wow. Make a blocker, right? giant? Not a giant, not a giant, not a giant. Red, 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 not red. I guess I probably should have been equipped there. I think we're going to be taking some pretty lethal combat damage this turn. I thought we would. If they had attacked with everything, it would have been. So, you've seen Settler Wreckage. What about 7 mana Settler Wreckage? Come on, burn deck. I know you don't believe. Yeah, in one of the games I was playing a Nicol Bolas deck. And, one of my opponents just scooped to, a Cruel Ultimatum. Like, who's scariest? They're like, I will scoop to Cruel Ultimatum. And I had Cruel Ultimatum in hand. It was glorious. And Ryan did the same thing. He scooped to the 7 mana Gotcha Angel. I don't blame him. That's a bit rough, honestly. You swing in with everything, and your opponent exiles everything. There are only 2 cards in Arena that can do that. And it's rare to have one in a 100-card deck. Settler Wreckage is not the premium removal it used to be. Free Mulligan, I think. Worse, but okay. Okay, well, we're good. So even though this hand was worse, it technically got us out of it, because Gilded Pinions create the treasure. These 2 are functionally the same card in the deck. One of them comes with a 1 mana discount thanks to the treasure, but actually this one equipped for 1 cheaper, which is nice. Edgar Charm Crew. That's our commander's opponent. It's our opponent's commander. I was close. Probably sacrifice Edgar here. But we can just unequip it. To keep her alive. The reason I would sacrifice Edgar is because Edgar's a card that just never dies. You basically have to kill him, and then you have to remove the artifact that he's attached to to get back end. Which, to be fair, fits with his commander counterpart. It's pretty annoying, but at least it isn't as powerful. No block. Wandering Emperor, exile something, gain 2 life. We're hanging in there. I mean, this is gonna wipe our board. But we should probably take out Edgar, since we can't block the scavenger anyways. And exile is one of the few ways to actually get rid of it. Do I have to sacrifice my equipment here? I can take 6. Take 6, have another blocker. I don't see a problem with that. So I kind of just need another blocker. Love a blocker that can fly. So normally I'd pump here, but I have to equip, I think. So this in theory avoids lethal this turn, but I doubt it does. Yeah, so Grim Tutor for any removal spell just kills us. They're at 42, so... well, that kills us too. But they've gained life this turn, so at the beginning of their instep, we'll lose 3 life. Oh, well, we're not dead. We're not dead. Should I the skulls? At least it'll let us know. Well, we had 3 lands incoming. Okay. At least it would let us know if we had any way out of this. We do not. Such a shame. Well, I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. If you did, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.